Hello dear children, welcome back to chemistry class. By now we have learned what are elements and compounds in detail. We have also studied the symbols of various elements and also the chemical formulas of various compounds. We have also learned how to write the chemical formulas of various important compounds. We have also seen the valencies of many of the metals, nonmetals and also radicals. So with all these information, we are going to see what is meant by a chemical equation and also how to represent a chemical equation. Just like how symbols are given for elements, there is shorthand form representation for each of the chemical reaction. And this shorthand form representation is called as a chemical equation. So a chemical equation is a shorthand form representing the result of a chemical change. Now let us see how do we represent a chemical equation. But before we go into that, we need to understand three important terms. That is chemical reaction, reactants and products. Now what is a chemical reaction? A simple reaction that is taking place between the elements or otherwise the compounds are called as chemical reaction. Now as you see in this case of a reaction of iron and sulfur, we call this as a chemical reaction. Now what are reactants and products? The substances that are taking part in a chemical reaction are called as reactants, and the substances that are formed as a result of a chemical reaction is called as products. Now as you see here in this chemical equation, this is known as word equation. This is because we have represented it using the words of each of these elements. Now let us see in the example that we have seen which are reactants and which are products. Now we have previously seen how a word equation is written. Now the same word equation, if we are writing it with the help of the symbols of the elements or otherwise the chemical formulas of various compounds, we call that as a molecular equation. That is the same element iron and sulfur which we have seen in the previous case, we have written it as the symbols of these elements Fe and S. Likewise, the compound iron sulfide which we have seen in the previous case written in the word equation is now written as FeS, which is the chemical formula of the compound iron sulfide. So this representation is known as molecular equation. So which are the reactants and products in this case? So we have seen in the previous case that reactants are the substances that are taking part in chemical reaction. Now which are the substances that take part in chemical reaction? It is iron and sulfur that are taking part in chemical reaction, and therefore we call that as reactants. Which means iron and sulfur will react in order to give iron sulfide. And what we have seen in previous cases that substances that are formed as a result of chemical reaction are called as products. Now as a result of chemical reaction of iron and sulfur, the product that is formed is iron sulfide. So therefore here FeS is the product that is formed. So now we are clear with what are reactants and what are products. Now you must be wondering what are these two representations, that is an arrow and a triangle sign. Now this arrow represents the direction of a reaction, which means that the reaction goes in this direction, which means iron and sulfur will react in order to give the compound iron sulfide. Now this triangle signal, otherwise you called as the delta symbol. Now this represents heat. So in the reaction it means that iron and sulfur, when heat is supplied to this reactants iron and sulfur, it gives the product iron sulfide compound. So this is what is meant by a chemical equation, and each of the symbols and also the representation is now clear to you. Having now understood how to represent a chemical reaction using a chemical equation, that is either with a molecular equation or otherwise with the word equation, having an understanding of what are reactants and products, along with these arrows and symbols that are used in the chemical equation. We are now going to see few examples of chemical equations. A simple reaction that is taking place between sodium hydroxide with the chemical formula NaOH and hydrochloric acid with the chemical formula HCl. Now let us see how to write word equation and also molecular equation in this case. Let's begin with word equation. As we see here in this simple chemical reaction between sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid. So we write it as sodium hydroxide plus hydrochloric acid gives sodium chloride plus water. This is called as the word equation. Now let us see how to write the molecular equation. When we write the molecular equation, we are writing the symbols of the elements or otherwise the chemical formulas of the compound. So here sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid, both of them are compounds. So we are writing the chemical formulas of these compounds. Sodium hydroxide with the chemical formula NaOH plus hydrochloric acid with the chemical formula HCl. This arrow indicates the direction of the reaction. It gives sodium chloride plus water. Sodium chloride with the chemical formula NaCl plus water has got the chemical formula H2O. Now, which are reactants and which are products in this case? We have already seen that the substances that are taking part in the reaction are called as reactants. So, sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid are the substances that are taking part in this reaction here. So, sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid are called as reactants. And products are formed as a result of the chemical reaction. And the products that are formed as a result of this chemical reaction is sodium chloride and water. So, these are called as the products. Now, you must be wondering what is this DIL dot inside a bracket next to hydrochloric acid. This is nothing but it says that the hydrochloric acid that is used here is dilute hydrochloric acid. It is represented with the symbol like DIL and a dot which is kept inside the bracket next to the compound which is a dilute compound. Now the next example is a simple reaction between magnesium and dilute sulfuric acid. Now let us see the word equation and also molecular equation in this case. The word equation is magnesium plus dilute sulfuric acid, that is sulfuric acid gives magnesium sulfate and hydrogen. Now let us see how to write the molecular equation. Magnesium with the symbol of the element Mg plus sulfuric acid with the chemical formula H2SO4 gives magnesium sulfate, which is the product, and the chemical formula is NgSO4 plus hydrogen with the chemical formula H2. Now here also we see that there is a dilute that is included next to sulfuric acid. Why is it so? This indicates that the sulfuric acid that is used for this reaction to take place is dilute sulfuric acid. Now you must be wondering another small alphabet that is there at the right side of the hydrogen. So what does this mean? This G within the brackets, it indicates that it is a gas. So since hydrogen is a gas, there is a G that is written at the right side of this particular element. So this is how the molecular equation is written, and just like how we have seen in the previous case, these are the reactants. Magnesium and dilute sulfuric acid are the reactants, and the products that are formed are magnesium sulfate and hydrogen gas.